on our way to bothy number 3, Suileag. Quite spectacular countryside. Crazy mountain in the distance there. What's that called, Chris?
Sullivan.
Sullivan. There you go. The one with the snow on it. See if we can get a bit of zoom on. It's entirely different terrain to before, isn't it? It's just so rugged, bare. So there's 3 bothies in entirely different surroundings. The first one, it was just so open compared to where we were yesterday. Today, who knows?
There's some really funky stuff around here.
Yeah. Probably. This road only goes as far as the lodge, doesn't it? And yeah, we'll go footpath after that. Loads of gorse. Half of these logs don't even have proper names, do they?
What they do, they've got names in some places because they're so remote. You need to have them to describe where they were.
Yeah.
The name is
They're old names as well, aren't they? You know, they go back to, well, at least the Celtic times. The Scots invasion.
I think those islands with pine trees on them look like Japanese prints.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that when we went past that looking car, it was and the trees just on a little island. Right, I'm going to take this off because my arm aches again, despite all the exercise it apparently gets. So this is just outside Suileag, bothy. And windy here. This is literally just outside the door. Once again, Chris is doing his bit for the fire. Should be helping really. But inside, it's something quite special. Suileag bothy, there you are. Look at this. This is the big room, which we'll not be using. Even yesterday's was better appointed. I mean, this is just piled up brick basically, piled up rocks. Real, I suppose a bit of a Blair Witch building really. This is the room we'll be using. Wood floor, which is always nice. The national flag of Czechoslovakia, I believe it is, according to Chris. 3rd to the 5th of November last year. Why you'd leave it, I don't know. That's the fireplace. All very old school Scottish, isn't it? It's really windy, by the way, you can probably hear that. Right, I'm going to give Chris out with the chopping. Good words. It's expanding. Flapping, look at that, amazing. Oh, stop now.
Hammer time.
You can't touch this.
You don't want to.
I didn't want to. On his little walk, you'll notice the one has got toilet roll and a little spade. That's a man on a mission. The long, lonely walk of the... Oh, we're not going to that. Small as that spade may seem, it's not actually a seaside spade. So it's definitely not going to the seaside. Anyway, there it goes, specking it in. Leave it to it. Still excellent out here, by the way. There's a few spots of rain earlier on, and a few more to come by then, we're judging by the clouds. Getting lower and lower all the time. And this place, as you can see, this is a roof. Look how big that is. That's a really big metal roof. So it's going to be a cold night tonight. This door's shut. That's a interesting use there of the space blanket survival thing. As you can see, it's just suspended from the beams above the fireplace. My theory is that it's there to reflect heat and light. Of course you won't be able to see that then, because it would have been sideways. Here we got well-stocked larder. A wide selection of pens. I'll be going to actually come to write my postcards. And of course, there's the other window, which may or may not come out. Oh, it's trying. There we go. There we go. Quite something, innit? That's a wild country out there. Well, got to be honest, the walk in here absolutely wiped me out. It wasn't that far. It's about 3 miles away from Loch-Inver. The path, there's a lot of up and down, and it's not very firm underfoot. There's a lot of gravel and rocks there, which, you know, don't make it going easy. And carrying this pack, which is considerably lighter than I'm used to, hasn't helped either. It really does take out. If you never walked, you know, this morning back from the Glendu bothy, altogether it's been quite a big day. The weather's changed as well, and with the wind, walking directly into the wind the entire way, it was frustrating, shall we say, and there was swearing. Chris, however, he took it in his stride. He was just bombing on over it. When he got here, I told him it nearly killed me, and to which he replied that it was easy for him. So I really have to adjust my fitness levels, I suppose, and get some lighter kit for the pack. But if nothing else, I mean, I'm enjoying this, don't get me wrong, you know, it's actually just today was a hard walk. Seems silly now, you know, been so put out by now we're actually here. Even though it's fairly cold, it'll be a cold night, you know, it makes a big difference. Being in somewhere sat down where you know you're going to have a fire and everything's going to be alright. And you're off your feet with the rucksack off. So, but it's a nice dry run for going to Sweden with Frostro, because I don't think we'll be doing anything quite so speedy as we have done here, you know, because we'll be camping, we're not having to get to places by particular times. There's not going to be driving in between as well, which does make a difference with the way you time things. Because we have to be out fairly early to walk back to get the car to drive to the next place. But anyway, I'm going to make a couple of cups of tea, wait for Chris to come back from his little adventure, and well, there'll be more later, no doubt. Right, here we go. See you later. Look at that. That's pasta and sauce, mushroom and wine flavour.
Yum.
It looks vile, frankly. And the only reason I'm eating this is because we couldn't find very many vegetarian options in the shop in Loch-Inver. So this is what I'm reduced to. It does actually taste better than it looks.
Right.
Don't listen to Chris. But it does look a bit like worm soup, frankly. A cherry dot. That's our fire, and this is what it's all about. Sitting in the middle of nowhere, with a raging wind outside and all the elements conspiring against us. Sitting around a nice warm fire, talking shite.
Eating sweets.
Eating sweets and Pringles. Can't illuminate Chris, so
I shine with an inner light.
no, on this. You're looking pretty dark, man. Right then. Tea time. Right, this is a demonstration of Chris's gourmet culinary skills in a bothy. You will not observe that's a crumpet on a attachment that acts like a grill. There's one being prepared now with butter. Marge.
Clover, actually.
Oh, clover. Nothing richer tasting than the taste of... Oh, it's anchor, isn't it?
No, I swear.
Trying to keep the shadow of the camera out of the way of what I'm trying to film is proved a bit challenging. Is that mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
You're a gentleman. There we go. That's going in my belly very soon. Make up for the worm soup I had before, which wasn't actually that bad, but there you go. This is the morning wash. Thank you, those facilities coming down from the top of the mountain. Bit peaty, but that's water for you. It's raining today, just a little bit. Planet's going to set into the weather's coming in from the west now, which is pretty much off the sea, as opposed to from the east, which it was before. So completely come the other way around. But it's warm. That's the thing. So we'll just see what happens. I don't think we'll suffer too much in the way of rain. Anyway, time for wash and get moving. More later.